What's up guys, how you guys doing today? So today guys, don't prefer to be different, have some fun and be yourself guys. But currently I am uploading the last video that was posted on my channel, and so if you guys haven't already watched that, it explains my musical influences from hip-hop. So just my hip-hop influences that are in my music, because I have other influences. And so I'll do a follow-up video about my other influences in my music from different genres, because there are a couple, and I don't know if you guys have heard them, but they're kind of evident here and there if you really like listen to my music. But so that video is 52% processed, and if you remember in the last video that there I have a project from 2018 now, and Celtic Heritage was getting fixed, and also Rough World is getting fixed. So Rough World is not on Spotify at this minute, but it'll be probably tomorrow, it'll be back up. And so Celtic Heritage is back up on Spotify and every platform, and it is released in 2019 now. So we have 2018, 2019, 2020, and in between Eye to Eye and Celtic Heritage will be Rough World when it's finally reposted. And of course in the album area we have Down in Flames, Last Kingdom, and Dreams and Nightmares. And I was working on my Christmas EP yesterday, and I know I told you guys before that it was going to be originally a single, and like I said in the last video, I decided it's going to be an EP. And today I just want to show you guys the cover and what it looks like. So the three songs are still untitled. They're still untitled 01, untitled 02, and untitled 03. I have to figure out the names of them just to give it like the Christmas vibe names. Just like, you know how you have like Jingle Bell Rock, you have Rocket Around the Christmas Tree, names like that. But the whole project is called The Light of Christmas. So I will show you the cover right now. And so this will be in the EP area. It'll be 3 songs, just like how Rough World was 3 songs. So it'll go where in here how the EP single area will be Live and Learn, Celtic Heritage, Rough World, Eye to Eye, and then it'll be The Light of Christmas. And then of course up here it'll stay the same. But I feel like my discography is actually it's looking nice right now. And personally I like all my covers. I work really hard on my covers just to give it like that click factor. And because I work really hard on the music, like but I just work just as hard on the covers, because I think, like, well, coming from YouTube standpoint, the thumbnail pretty much draws everyone in, and that's like what like a cover in my opinion draws people in, because it's like, oh, that's like a really cool cover, let's check out the music. And then if the music is good, it gets you hooked. And that's kind of like a YouTube video where you do like colorful thumbnails, like you'll point that out rather than like a non-colorful thumbnail. But here is the cover of The Light of Christmas. And yeah, so that's the cover. The Light of Christmas, Jam Jam the Viking. And yeah, so I'm really excited for this to drop. And like I said, so this was originally going to be called The Light of Christmas, but then I made 2 other songs yesterday, so now they're just untitled 01, 02, 03. I'll probably make them like, I guess I'll probably do them like the titles later today, and then probably get back to you guys. But you heard them in the last video, unless you didn't watch the video, then go back. I previewed a couple snippets of them. But yeah, so it should be interesting. And then Rough World should be back up because right now it is green lighted, which means it has been submitted and fixed, and all of them have been green lighted. So I have 7 projects where originally I used to have 6. Yeah, so I think they pretty much tell a good story, all of them. And there's some of them where they don't have a skit or anything, because Live and Learn doesn't have a skit, Celtic Heritage doesn't have a skit, and Rough Road doesn't have a skit. But personally, I think those ones don't need a skit because they pretty much tell a story themselves. But anyway, I'm about to go downstairs, have some lunch, so I'll catch back with you guys later. So it is now Sunday, and it's pretty much like the end of the weekend now, but the weekend was a lot of fun. So Friday we had like our usual get together, and we went over to our neighbor's house, and it was a lot of fun. And then yesterday it was more of a laid back day, and we went in the pool later in like more towards the night, and then we were just chilling outside. But today we got a guy to come and cut our tree down, and it was supposed to happen yesterday, but he ended up, he couldn't get like a trailer because someone else took the trailer, so he wasn't able to take all the stuff back. So he was coming today, and I did get a little bit of a time lapse out of it, I believe, and so he got a good amount of it, and so I'll play that time lapse for you right now. But so you can see that he got a pretty good amount of it, but now it started to rain, if you guys could see, and so it is currently pouring and thundering and lightning, and so that's what the tree looks like now. It is almost fully down, but he's got to wait until, I guess, the storm kind of blows over, but who knows if it's really gonna blow over. Because it's pretty bad outside right now. But so my music has now been fully fixed. If I just bring it up on my computer right now, it has fully been fixed. And let's see if I bring up Spotify right now, because that's like pretty much the main streaming platform, in my opinion at least, of where most of the streams go to. Not even just for me, but big artists. So let's see. So of course we have these 3 albums here, and they haven't changed. But then we have Eye to Eye Reloaded, Rough World, which has now been fixed to February 28th, 2020, Celtic Heritage, which has now been fixed to November 22nd, 2019, and Live and Learn, which is February 11th, 2018. So it's fixed, and I'm happy, and which is really good. But I've been working on a fair amount of music, a couple videos here and there. And I've just been working, and because like the computer, instead of going to ask my mom if I can use her computer, I could just flip up the screen and then just go and just start using my computer, which is fun. And so I use my headphones, my AirPods, just a bunch of stuff, because I like because when you like say put the volume up on your computer, it's not really like the best, that you don't really hear stuff, especially in music. Sometimes you don't really hear like some of the background stuff, so when you put on headphones you hear more of that. And so that's what I've been doing. I also have a speaker here so that like I can also hear it more. But yeah, so I've just been doing a lot of stuff, and it's just been a lot of fun. And yeah, so I'm about to go downstairs, probably have some lunch, and then catch back with you guys later. It is later in the day now, and it kind of stopped raining. It rained off and on today, and kind of like poured off and on today. But it is it's brighter outside now than it was earlier when I was recording, because I had to have a light on, and I don't really need a light on right now. But it is not a bad evening right now, but hopefully it'll be a much better day. But I was working on a little bit of music stuff, and I also went downstairs to play on the PS4. I was playing NHL 20, just some franchise mode, and I was having a lot of fun on that. And then I came up and had some dinner. We had chicken and some potato egg salad, and it was very good. But the tree is officially gone, and the last time I recorded there was kind of like a stump left, and there is no stump at all. The tree is officially gone, which is kind of crazy because that tree has been there for ever, like since the house was built, and which is kind of crazy. So probably 25 years, maybe something like that, which is crazy to think about, that the tree is no longer there. And every day in my videos for the past 3-4 years that I've been recording, I've even in the time lapses, and that you've seen the tree, but like it's no longer there, which is kind of crazy, because there is another tree, our neighbor's tree right there, which it didn't make really sense to have two trees on the same property. But we have that tree over there, and it's growing. It's pretty big now. But yeah, so I'm pretty gonna go downstairs, just enjoy the rest of my night with my family, and then I'll probably catch you guys tomorrow. So it is now the next day, and it would have been Pop Smoke's 21st birthday today, and his team and label dropped the deluxe version of Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon, and I can 100% tell you I really enjoyed it. There were really good songs on there. There were 3 remixes to songs that were already released, and there were artists on the deluxe like 5 Foreign, A Boogie with the Hoodie, Jamie Foxx was even on there, and there were a couple more, but I really enjoyed it. And I can 100% tell you right now, 5 Foreign is one of my favorite artists. I don't know, just because he's got that energy to him. And another one of my favorite artists right now is Chef G. I'd say Ty Fontaine is another one of those. And also the Kid Leroy, he's been killing it. And Juice WRLD kind of like took him in as like under his wing, like Lil Baby did with Juice WRLD, which is kind of cool. And Lil Baby also took in the Kid Leroy, but the Kid Leroy's just been making really good songs in my opinion, and I don't think he's had one bad song. But so the deluxe of Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon has 34 songs, and the cover is a dove carrying the rose that you see in the if I can get it up, in the original cover it's a rose, and now it's the dove carrying a rose, which is really cool. But so the deluxe starts at hotel lobby, and then you have Showing Off Part 1 with 504 and Showing Off Part 2 with 504, and then you have Iced Out Autumners with Daffy Woo, Woo Year with Dread Woo, Tsunami with Davido, and then you have Backseat with PBN Rock, then you have Imperfections Interlude, She Feelin' Nice with Jamie Foxx, Paranoia, Gunna and Young Thug, that was an amazing song. Hello with a Boogie with the Hoodie, I really enjoyed that one. Be Clear, Yaya with Queen Naija, Diana with King Combs and Cowboy, and Enjoy Yourself with Burna Boy. And I think my favorite songs were Showing Off 1 and 2. Probably Paranoia was really good, and Hello I really enjoyed too. But honestly, yeah, they were just really good songs, and which is it's just crazy that it was just a really good album. But so Ty Fontaine recently dropped a single with Lil Keed, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It's called Deuce and Juice. And if you guys haven't already checked it out, I highly suggest that you check it out if you like music like that. And I remember the first time I recorded about Ty Fontaine, he was at like 115 monthly listeners or something like that. And I think there was one song that had a lot of plays, and that was Virtual World. I think it had 150 to 200,000 streams. And it's like a month or two later, and he has 172,000 monthly listeners. So he's kind of blown up. And now Moments has 669,000, almost 700,000. Virtual World has 528, and Imagine has 310, which is kind of crazy because Moments was at like 80-something thousand when I first saw him, which is kind of crazy that it's blown up. Well, it hasn't like blown up, but it's gotten a fair amount of streams now, which is really good because I love Ty Fontaine. He's a very interesting artist, and yeah. But I'm about to go to the dentist right now, so I'll catch back with you guys when I'm back from that. I just got done in the pool right now, and it was a lot of fun, but the sun is kind of going down right now, and I still can't get over that the tree is gone. But we are going to be talking now about which one of my favorite, or which one of my musical projects is my favorite 2020 edition, because I'm sure I'll probably make one of these down the road sometime. But these are the ones we're going to be looking at. We are going to be looking at Live and Learn, Celtic Heritage, Rough World, Eye to Eye Reloaded, Down in Flames, The Last Kingdom, and Dreams and Nightmares, and possibly the original Eye to Eye. So if I go back on my SoundCloud, because that was kind of like the first mixtape thing I dropped. So if I go back and we find it, so throwback, so we're gonna start in 2018. So 2018 I released Live and Learn. There are 5 songs off Live and Learn, and my favorite song off Live and Learn is On Top, and it's just got a really nice beat to it and just flow to it. I'll play it for you quickly. And it's like an old style beat to me, and I just really enjoy it. And then I released Celtic Heritage in November of 2019, and it also has 5 songs on it. and it is pretty much just about my Celtic heritage or Celtic heritage, my heritage of being Irish and background in Newfoundland. And my favorite song off here is Best Kind, so I'll play it for you guys right now. But yeah, so that's my favorite song off of Celtic Heritage. And then the next project is Rough World, or I guess the next project is Eye to Eye, the original, if I go to my SoundCloud. And it has 18 songs. It was released 7 months ago. It was released December 14th of 2019. And it has got an array of songs, and my favorite is probably UFO. And so I'll play it for you guys right now. So that's UFO off the original Eye to Eye, and then I released another project in 2020 called Rough World, and it was pretty much about like what was going on at that time and what I was feeling. So it's pretty much I made it around the time Juice WRLD died and after he died, because some of my favorite artists like Lil Peep and X and Juice WRLD, they all died too young, in my opinion, and it just works because now other artists are like dying, like Pop Smoke, and just it sucks because it's just a reality of what happens, which it should never happen. But so there are 3 songs on Rough World, and my favorite one out of the 3 is 21 Problems, and I will play that for you right now. So I also used 21 Problems and the other 2 songs off of Rough World in my 2019 recap video, so you guys should watch that if you haven't already. And then I released another project, pretty much my first official project everywhere, called Down in Flames. And my favorite song, which pretty much got everything started, is Mariposa, so I'm gonna play you guys that right now.
Here we go!
So I love this project, and it just got everything started, and it had 7 songs on it with an intro and an outro. It just pretty much just everything, just summed stuff up that happened in my past couple years, because just everything that I was feeling, and I just feeling empty, and everything was kind of just going down because just the people, I've lost a couple people in my life and just for the past couple of years. So I just wanted to express that in music, and I just think it was just a really good complete project. And then the next project is The Last Kingdom, and it has 11 songs on it, and it was just pretty much about being like a Viking, and because apparently one of my great uncles told me that I have a little bit of Viking heritage in me. So that's why I named myself Jam Jam the Viking, because my uncle called me Jam Jam of the Viking, so I just shortened it a bit. And so I just made a project called The Last Kingdom about my Viking heritage. And so I'm gonna play you my favorite song called Yakamis, which is my Viking name. So I'm gonna play you that for you guys right now. But yeah, so it was just a complete project and it was just perfect and I really enjoyed it. And the next project that I released is Eye to Eye Reloaded, and it has 5 songs on it, and my favorite song off of it is Last Game, and it is originally on the other Eye to Eye, but I love UFO, the original UFO, better than Last Game, but I love Last Game and it is my favorite song off of this, so I'll play it for you guys right now. It just has the good vibe feel to it. And then the final project so far that I've released is Dreams and Nightmares, and Dreams and Nightmares has 21 songs on it. It is a complete album with 2 other albums, so it's not technically complete yet, but it is. But you have to listen to the 2 other albums to connect the whole concept of it, and it is just about the dreams that I have, but sometimes they turn into nightmares, but you just work through those nightmares and it just, stuff will just work out just the way that it is. And my favorite song off Dreams and Nightmares is Feeling Hurt, so I'm going to play that for you right now. But yeah, so that was my favorite song off Dreams and Nightmares. I have a lot of favorite songs off Dreams and Nightmares, but that was my most favorite. I sampled Johnny Cash's Hurt in that song. If you couldn't hear it, you probably could hear it if you listen to Johnny Cash. But so now that you've heard my favorite songs off my projects, now to say my favorite projects. So number 1, Celtic Heritage, because it just talks about, or just the whole concept about the project is just about my Celtic heritage and what that means to me, because it just means a lot to me, because every year we go to Newfoundland and sadly we can't go this year, but I just have a huge Celtic upbringing and it just means a lot to me, so I made a project about it. And then my second favorite project is Dreams and Nightmares, just because I love the whole overall concept of it, and I just worked really hard on it and just really received well, and it just has so many good songs off of it and it really means a lot to me. And then my third favorite is Down in Flames, and it's just because it was just a different phase in my life and just what I was feeling at that moment, and just the way that it was received is amazing. But yeah, so that was my top 3 projects, and the other ones are not in any specific order, but those are my top 3. 1 being Celtic Heritage, 2 being Down in Flames, or Dreams and Nightmares, and 3 being Down in Flames. So yeah, so I do believe that is going to have to end off today's video. So I'd basically like to thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and if you'd like to watch another video, guys, be subscribed to my YouTube channel, turn on my post notifications, and smash that like button.
Smash.
See you, Savage Boys. Peace out. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video.
Look, stuck in my feelings, I feel like I'm losing it. Look, been in this game, I still feel like I'm new to this.